The Mega Harvest update in Grow Garden is coming, and if you're not prepared, you're going to miss out on insane profits, limited time seeds, and event rewards. So today I've got 5 most important things you need to do before the update drops. Now let's get straight into the video. First thing I want you guys to do is go ahead and go to the seed shop and buy some tomato seeds. Now, as you guys can see, I already bought a couple tomato seeds, as you guys know, because I want you guys to complete the prismatic reward in the summer harvest event. Now, as you guys can see, my moon melon is actually currently blocking the summer harvest event, but if you guys are familiar with the summer harvest event and what it does and how it looks like, is a certain amount of points you submit. I believe prismatic rewards is between 15 and 20,000, and you get a bunch of rewards like the chocolate sprinkler and honey glaze sprinkler and etc., like the ember lily seed and summer packs and whatnot. You guys basically want to do that before the update drops, because you never know if Jindal is actually going to remove the strategy, because everybody knows that tomato strategy right now is pretty broken. So make sure you guys go ahead and maximize this strategy before it actually gets removed. Now basically, each tomato gives 3 points each when submitting it, and each planted tomato seed grows 3 tomatoes. So if you guys go ahead and plant around like 200 or 300 tomato plants, then if you times that by 3, let's say if you do like 200 tomato plants, you times that by 3, because each plant grows 3 tomatoes, so that's obviously 600 points. And then when you submit them, you want to times that by 3 again, so 600 times 3, then you go ahead and get 1800 points every single time you submit your inventory in the summer harvest event. Now the next thing I want to talk about is I want you guys to all save your money. Now you guys may be thinking, isn't that a contradictory of what you just said? You literally just told me to spend a couple money on tomato seeds. Now I'm saying save your money to people that are not billionaires and trillionaires like me or my friends or any user creator. If you're not a billionaire player in Grow Garden, I would say save your money for next update, because as you guys know, Jindal, before the update drops, usually he likes to go ahead and drop some plants inside the shop, like the Fiola seed, and mostly he be dropping the sugar apple, and he be dropping prickly pears like the last update. And basically you want to have enough money to also buy those, because it does help to the summer harvest event. And as you guys know, Jindal will be dropping new seeds, new pets, and new plants in the next mega update. So basically you guys want to be able to save up for that update, so you'll be way more prepared when it comes to buying stuff. If you guys were to see like the paradise egg in the shop or any other new egg in the shop, you'll be able to buy it with no problems at hand. Same thing goes with the seed shop too. If you guys were to see a seed shop like sugar apples like 15 million or something around that range, you guys will be more prepared to buy multiple of those fruits. Now another glitch that nobody really knows about, but actually people probably do know about it, but it's not really brought up to the public. I believe Jindal probably found out about it, and I don't know if it's patched right now or it's still available. But if it's not patched right now, I can tell you what, you guys, Jindal is definitely gonna patch it on the weekend, which is tomorrow. The glitch about this is, if you were to have a max inventory space, meaning in fruits, if you were to have a max inventory space in fruits slash plants, what you guys can do is actually go ahead and add an alt to your server, one of your alts or a separate account to your server, obviously still be on your main account, and have that alt actually buy a couple tomato seeds or a couple summer harvest plants, and actually you can gift those plants to your main account and it will actually be accepted, meaning it will go past the max inventory limit. Now obviously, let's say your max limit is about 400 fruits. Obviously, if you guys have a full inventory of the pet inventory space that you guys can actually craft when you go ahead to the crafting station, let's actually go ahead and do that right now. So as you guys can see, if you guys have a bunch of pack bees in your inventory and it increases it to 400, let's say you get a max inventory space of 400 in total. I believe the regular max inventory space for plants, I believe it's like 200 or 300. So let's say not everybody's gonna have the pack bee in their farm or garden, so let's say your max inventory space is 200 or 300. You can literally just add your alt to your server and let the alt grow a couple tomato fruits or any summer harvest fruits, and literally gift those fruits to your main account, and it will literally bypass the limit. Now make sure you guys don't accidentally sell your inventory, but make sure you guys go ahead and use and abuse the glitch before it gets patched tomorrow, because if it's not patched now, I can guarantee you guys it will be patched tomorrow. But besides that, the next tip is actually related to the other tip that I actually gave you guys, which is go ahead and complete the summer harvest and try your hardest to get the prismatic rewards. Obviously, if you guys need to join servers, go ahead and try to grind with like other random players. Obviously, there's a risk factor of if the player is going to steal your fruits or not. I don't know. I mean, some people try to set boundaries when it comes to that, but some people also just abuse and just go past those boundaries and go ahead and just steal people's plants and whatnot. That's the thing about it. I wish there was like a game pass, or if you were to lock your plants and people's not able to steal it, but sadly Jindal didn't make it like that. Honestly, I don't know why, but I guess it's actually like a funny factor to the game or like a content factor to the game, and use the method that I actually just told you guys, which is what? The tomato seed method and also the alt account glitch method. All right, now a big tip that I always preach and I always talk about whenever I do my videos is make sure you guys join a server at least an hour 30 or 2 hours before the update drop. A lot of creators like to say join the server an hour before the update drops, but honestly, even an hour before, a lot of players are joining, which crashes servers, crashes Roblox servers, crashes the game servers. Like, it crashes all servers on Roblox. So usually I would say join the server 2 hours or an hour 30 before, and set an auto clicker if you're not paying attention, because some people may disconnect and you might miss out on the update and the events that Jindal actually be sending and revealing before the update actually drops. As you guys know, he be dropping weathers like disco weather, as you guys can see right here. And then he also be dropping, literally last week he dropped a secret weather like alien like that you guys can also see right here. And then he also dropped another weather which actually has an Easter egg in it that actually hasn't been revealed yet, which is the, I believe it's called the galactic weather or something like that, the space weather or whatnot, that he actually also went and released it before the update drop, which you guys can actually see right here. But as you guys know, all these secret weathers is not fully released to the public, which is why you guys should join an hour and 30 or 2 hours before the update drops, so you guys can go ahead and experience what it's like to actually be in those weathers. And those weathers actually have crazy mutations. I believe the alien like mutation has a multiplier of like 120, and disco mutation has a multiplier of about like 100 or 135, something like that. I don't really know what the galactic weather multiplier is, but yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and join the server before the update drops, please. It's like, really, when I say please, like, there's a lot of money opportunities that you guys may be missing out on, and a lot of like experience, like how Jindal dropped the animation before the update drop. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm gonna put it in the video. And then there's also another thing that I like to talk about is make sure you guys do not, I repeat, do not harvest your plants before the update drops. Meaning today, meaning tomorrow, meaning even if Jindal is spamming those secret weathers, wait until all the secret weathers is finished. I repeat, wait till all the secret weathers is finished, meaning a little bit after the update drops or 15 minutes after the update drops or anything like that. Do not claim your plants. As you guys know, I have big blue melons in the game. As you guys can see, you have one right here, and you guys also see that I have one right here, and you guys can see I have them both flocked and I'm not harvesting it. And as you guys can also see around here, I'm not harvesting any of these blue melons too. So like I said before, do not, I repeat, do not harvest your plants before the update drops. So save your plants till tomorrow. One last thing before the video ends is I want to talk about the ostrich plus moth plus starfish glitch. Every time you hatch an egg and you have the ostrich, a pet age can be from 1 to 5. So meaning if you have multiple ostriches and you go ahead and stack it up in your farm and you go ahead and hatch multiple eggs, your pet will automatically start at like the very least level, like level 20 or level 30. Now you guys know you need all those pets and all those upgrades for the pet upgrades and the extra equip upgrades and whatnot. As you guys know, I'm kind of slacking in it and I really need to pick it up, which is why I'm actually currently doing the glitch as we speak right now. Now, if you guys also know about the moth plus starfish glitch, you guys want to go ahead and have a moth. Now, a lot of people do not have moth, because as you guys know, the anti-bee egg left. But if you guys were to like craft the anti-bee egg, you guys will actually need the bee egg, and which that also left the game too. So as you guys can see right here, you need the bee egg to actually craft the anti-bee egg, or if you have Robux, go ahead and actually purchase an anti-bee egg. And as soon as you get moth, as you guys know, moth regains a pet's hunger. I don't know how many minutes. I believe it's like 13 minutes or something like that, but literally you don't have to worry about ever feeding your plants ever again. And plus the starfish, as you guys know, the starfish gains an additional XP every second. And as you guys know, I mentioned before that I seen somebody peak with the starfish 9 XP per second, which is way more than what blood owl does, or the regular owl even does. As you guys know, the owl gives like 0.23 or 0.3 XP every second, but a literal starfish will give you 9 XP every second. So go ahead and actually use the moth plus starfish glitch and plus the ostrich glitch, so you guys can go ahead and get level 75 pets in no time. Now, as you guys know, or if you guys don't know, level 75 pets are actually selling a crazy ton in the Discord right now. I literally see people selling it for billions and trillions. When I see trillions, I mean, the most I've seen is probably like somebody selling it for 30 trillion, but the average I've usually be seeing is like 15 trillion or 10 trillion that people are actually trying to buy these level 75 pets for. So make sure you guys go ahead and use these pets to actually go ahead and make a lot of money, or go ahead and increase your plot value and your inventory value. But anyway, that's everything you need to know before the mega harvest update drops. If you're grinding early, stacking pets, or prepping coins, you're already ahead of the game. And if you're actually following these tips, you're actually already ahead of the game. So let me know in the comments which plan or strategy you're getting ready, and hit that like button if this video helped you prepare for the biggest update ever. Make sure you guys like and subscribe for more grow a garden tips, leaks, and OP farming methods every single week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.